I know I'm way early. So, um, normally I'm going live here at 7 or 9 o'clock Eastern time. It's like 7:30. So we'll see if anybody even shows up. But I just want to jump on here a little bit and talk about getting out of our comfort zone and what that means. What does that mean by getting out of the comfort zone? And how can that help us grow our business? And so I was just, um, what's up, Chase? Can you hear me all right? Let me know if you can hear me all right. Um, I know it's kind of loud around me, but I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me or not. But um, I wanted to just jump on here because I won't be able to get on here at 9 o'clock. I will be on a plane at 9 o'clock headed to Florida. And it's kind of, it's okay. Um, so I wanted to hit on this because um, I am in my uncomfortable zone right now. Me flying to Florida is got me in the uncomfortable zone. And I just read the book, The 15 Inevitable Laws of Growth, or something like that, by John Maxwell. And I think that he was talking about, a rubber band is meant to be stretched. A rubber band is not meant to be, not stretched at all. Um, that's what a rubber band is all about. And it's the same way with you and your growth. We are meant to grow and stretch and do things uncomfortable. And so this week, I'm headed to Florida. I'm going to be doing the John Maxwell coaching and training stuff and for speaking. And this is one of the first times I've been this uncomfortable. And I know what it means to be uncomfortable. Your belly is getting butterflies in the belly, and you just kind of don't know what to expect. And that's where I'm at right now. I know there's going to be like 3,000 people there, and so that has me nervous. You know, Normally everybody knows who I am wherever I've been in conferences that I do, but this place I know nobody that I know of right now. There may be somebody that I will meet while I'm there, but as of right now, I know nobody. And so I am in that uncomfortable zone of, doing hard things. And I know it's going to be good for me, and I know that I will grow out of it, and I know I will 10x my ROI out of it, but it is scary. And I know a lot of times, I don't know anybody. Like, I don't know any speakers. I know absolutely nobody. And so it's just like a Facebook Live. Everyone is scared to do it, but lead the way. And it is so true, And that's why I wanted to bring this story up here, I can do hard things, and you can do hard things. I was talking. You are at the airport. I am at the airport. I'm at Airport. So they decided that it would be better for me to fly up here to Detroit than just fly straight to Orlando. But that's kind of where we're at right now. So I got about 30, 40 minutes before we were boarding the plane, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to get on here at 9 o'clock. So that's why I'm jumped on here now. But, when you're uncomfortable and you do things, you will learn and you will grow and you will become a better you. And it's not always easy. The host Jason just sent me a message saying, there's a ton of equipment for sale. And I say that because, a lot of people think that this is just so easy. This is just so easy business to do. And, the pressure washing is easy to do. I'm not going to lie. The pressure washing is easy to do. Well, that's probably because this thing got back here by my neck. Let me pull it back up here. See if that makes it a little bit better. I'll try to talk into it too. If that makes it better, let me know. But the pressure washing side of this business is easy to do. That's not the hard part. The hard part is business. If you don't know how to run a business, it does not matter what you do. Running a business is hard. If I said running a business was easy, I would be lying. And it's not. I've seen people start in the same area, and one person be successful and the other one fails. And you know, Jason sent me a P&L and of one, and you know he had spent like $400 on marketing for the last couple years, and it's like, how can you run a business when you're not spending money in marketing? How can you run a successful business? And here's the thing: you can say what you want, but he's done 50,000 for the last 2 or 3 years, 4 years, and he's never grown. So is that really a successful business? Because I guarantee you that P&L is not the right P&L. He has a lot more expenses in this business than that. And so when we look at this and we are trying to grow a business, we've got to know that running a business is not easy. It is not just, oh, you know, I'm in business and I can make money. It's not. I hate to say it, but it's not. And so that's why I'm getting on here to tell you, you know, sometimes we got to do uncomfortable things. Sometimes we got to learn things that you don't want to learn, like how to manage your money, like how to get all the stuff to the accountant, how to read a P&L, how to read the book Profit First and implement Profit First in your business. You know, do you just do power washing? No, and this is for any business. I teach people how to grow pressure washing businesses and Christmas light businesses, but business is business. I don't care what business you're in. If you don't know how to run a business, you are going to struggle and you are going to have a hard time. So, in the comments, let me know some things that you have learned by starting a business that you never would have thought that was something that you would have learned by doing a business, right? Because we all think, oh, we just go spray water. We go spray water, and that's all we got to do is just go spray water. And, you know, at the end of this, that's not just what we do. That's the $20 an hour task that a lot of people focus on, and we don't focus on other things. And so I want you, marketing is not easy. You're right. And you know, a lot of people think that what I got to do to get my phone to ring, or if I just do this one thing, it's going to ring and it's going to ring right off the hook. And that is not the case. In fact, that's the farthest from the case. And so, you know, I want you to be successful. You know, marketing gets the phone ringing, not equipment. And don't worry about your competitors. And it's so true. I see so many people worrying about stupid stuff. I see so many people worrying about things that don't need to be worried about. You know, focus on what's going to grow your business. Focus on what's going to make you grow. Yeah, I'm at a layover up here in Detroit. Um, Detroit, Michigan. Uh, yeah, so I flew north so I can fly back down south. But, you know, these are the things that will make you or break you. And, you know, it's not all easy stuff. If I said it was easy, it's not. I promise you. It takes work, it takes learning, and you never want to stop learning. You know, I see so many people think that you can just start and grow and it's just going to be easy. Where's the easy button at? I'd like to know where the easy button is. There is no easy button. I'm sorry to tell you that. Um, you know, when you see equipment for sale, that's everything of uh, keep your head down and wear neutral color. You know, this is something that you can do it. I'm not going to be like, you can't do this. You can do this. This is a business that, you know, just if you start growing, you can do it. Confidence. I can find my own customers was my biggest fear when I started, proved it to myself, and it's a daily task I did. I didn't know would make us successful, you know, and that is so true. Um, it is something that you can do this. I'm not saying that it's too hard that you can't do it. You can do this. You know, it's something that you just got to keep doing over and over. And it's kind of like I said in the beginning of this. It's like the rubber band. You got to keep stretching it. You know, you keep stretching it, you keep stretching it, and you will be able to get through it, right? As someone had said, when you break through the ceiling, when you break through a glass ceiling to get to the next level, you're probably going to get cut a little bit and it's going to hurt a little bit. But once you break through that glass ceiling, once you break through the glass ceiling of making $1,000 in a day, then you're going to see that you can do $1,000 a day. And then once you break through that ceiling, you'll say, hey, you know what? I can do a $10,000 month. And once you break through that ceiling and you get through that glass ceiling and it hurts a little bit, and then you can say, hey, you know what? I can break through a $10,000 week. You know, that's an amazing thing when you break through a $10,000 week. And then you're like, you know what? I can break through the ceiling of doing it every week for a month and do $40,000, or maybe it's $20,000 a month or a $30,000 a month. When we break through those ceilings, it does hurt. You know, when we break through those glass ceilings of getting to the next level, it can hurt. And you know, that is definitely something that, you know, you got to look at, and you got to look at what you can do to make it better for you, right? Um, this is my first year in business. I started in January. I've been hustling all year long. It's slowing down now, but this winter I'm loading my guns for the first year. Failure is not an option. And then do Christmas lights. Christmas lights are stupid profitable. Um, Detroit Metro Airport isn't dangerous. You'll be fine there. The $1,000 is the start of the chain reaction. And it so is, man. I mean, I remember my first $1,000 day, and I love hearing your all's when you hit $1,000 days. It's an amazing thing when you hit $1,000 day. I have a $4,400 house wash Wednesday. You know, and you can use the old, I'm too young. Brian Fletcher could use that all day long, and he's got a $4,400 house wash or package deal, right? And he's like 65 years old. He's not that old. He's real close to it, though. He's like 63, 64, but he's old, right? And so he could use all kinds of excuses of why he can't make it, but he's doing it and he's making it. And that's the beautiful thing about this. You're a natural. You will be good. Don't forget to breathe. I learned that walking up to a place and knocking at the door gets you work. Hi from California, and it does. Flipping rocks is amazing. If you're not flipping rocks, you need to start. New group name, Ceiling Busters. That's right. Breakthrough, baby. How can you expect to make per cleaning crew in a month? I'm 50. You know, honestly, um, your metro airport is my work area. Absolutely safe in that area. Um, how much per crew? You can do 25 to $30,000 a day per crew. Is where you can be at, and it's not. I mean, obviously, we got to do our marketing to be able to get there. But yes, we can do 25 to $30,000 per day, per crew per month. Um, Thinking about adding epoxy coating to one of my services. The thing about that is it is not an easy service just to add on and do it professionally and do it well. You know, you're going to have some upfront cost on that. You're looking at probably 30,000 at the cheap side, and you're looking at about 50 to be well and getting things going and being improving for you for that there. Jason, so I'm on my way to go talk to my potential first employee. Awesome. So make sure that make sure you have systems in place. How do you want him to clean? How do you want him to do the different things? And training, because training is important. When we're trying to hire somebody, training, because we can't say, well, I told you to do it this way, and you only told him one time. You know, we got to tell him over and over and over and over. Jeremy should bring you some dinner. Yeah. Actually, he's about, I don't know how far away he's from here. I did send him a message. But yes, you know, this is definitely another person contacting me about lights. It's still August, and I see a lot of people talking about lights. Jason just picked up an enclosed trailer for Christmas lighting. I already have my first two customers ready. If you all want to learn from the best, go to Jason's in-person class. And that's awesome. You know, this is a guy, Clark. was going to start a pressure washing business, but I told him I would focus on pressure or Christmas lights at this point. Because Christmas lights at this point is going to be way better than you trying to focus on pressure washing. And you're going to be spending a bunch of money on pressure washing equipment and different things to get started. And this is a time that we got to start working on our or our Christmas lights. And our Christmas lights are definitely going to take off for you at this point, right? And so that's why we want to focus on Christmas lights and really hammering down on pressure or that. Now, if you have pressure washing, September should start picking back up for you. September is, usually a month. All the kids are back into school, and so that will help you be able to keep your Christmas or pressure washing going till then. And then the other thing, if you're up here in the north, you can start looking at gutter cleaning. Gutter cleaning is another thing that can help get your money up and running. Um, let's see. Are you going live at 9? No. I will be on an airplane at 9 o'clock. I got a board at 8:40, or actually that's when it's leaving is 8:40, as long as it don't get delayed again. So that's why I jumped on here now. Otherwise, I wasn't going to be able to go live tonight. So what airport am I at? I am at Detroit. So if you all have any questions, ask away, because um, I'm just hanging out here right now. But it is important that we keep growing, right? And we keep breaking through the glass ceilings and we keep doing those things that we need to do. I came home from the Navy and started a pressure washing business in 30 days. Within 3 months, I earned $3,000 doing it part time. I shortened myself on my pricing, but next year, 450 minimum washing. Yeah, don't be afraid to charge. I see so many people that are afraid to charge, right? You're scared to death to charge. We pay with our own wallet, and hashtag raise your prices, right? You all know I'm big on that one. You got to charge. You got to do packages, and you got to charge. If you're not charging, you're gonna leave money on the table. Things slowed down a lot getting ready for Christmas lights. Yeah, and it slowed down for a lot of people. It wasn't just you slowing down. Um, DJ's starting to pick back up. I know a lot of people are really starting to pick back up, so that's a good thing. When's the next in-person training for Christmas lights? It's September 10th and 11th in Raleigh, North Carolina. The Christmas light training for itself is $1,000. And if you want to do Christmas lights and pressure washing, and they had Friday on it, it's 1,500. There should be a link underneath here. I don't know how good there's a bunch of links underneath this video because I didn't go through and do stuff. But, you know, but what are some things that hold you back? What gets you out of your comfort zone? That's what the question is. What are some things that hold you back that help you sit out for comfort zone? I want to see what some of your comfort zones are stretching you to get out of those comfort zones. Packages, packages, packages. Where do you get your business tax number or whatever you call to legit your business with insurance? You got to go to the IRS to get your EIN number. IRS to get your EIN number. And then you got to go to the state and get your LLC. How much the class does it take to get in? How much the class does it take to get into Christmas light? It's pretty simple, honestly. It's it's a 2-day class. One day is all day marketing because it's all about marketing, and the second day is all about Christmas lights and how to do it safe. We have a whole house. We'll do ladder training, aerial training. We do all kinds of stuff. So, alrighty. So I'm gonna jump off here because I think they're starting to load the plane, and I don't want to miss it. That's the thing I don't want it to do. So, hope you all have a great night, and we'll see